Well, today we're back aboard the Gale Force. We're over at Catalina Islands, right over my shoulder here, right around Avalon area. We're gonna start off fishing here, looking for calico bass, yellowtail, maybe even a white sea bass. You never know what to expect. So stay tuned for this week's exciting episode of Sport Fishing. I'm Dan Hernandez and I live to fish. That's a nice vermilion right there. Yeah, this is what fishing's like. I have been fishing along the Pacific coast my entire life. Let me bring you in the action and share with you some great fishing tips along the way.
My clients and myself depend on quality tackle like the Magic Metal. Whether you're fishing offshore for bluefin, albacore, or yellowfin tuna, you've got to have a lure you can depend on, and the Magic Metal is it. For inshore species, I recommend the Magic Metal Light. For bonita, barracuda, bass, yellowtail, it's unbeatable. It comes in a variety of sizes and colors and has internal rattlers that actually help draw a strike. Magic Metal is the ones we depend on here on the Indian. Pick up one today at your local tackle store.
This is Dan Hernandez, and for years you've been able to watch me on TV every week, and now you can book a private fishing charter with me. That's right, I'm doing private fishing charters for groups of 4 or less on my own boat, 31-foot Chris Craft, the Mi Sueño 3. Let me teach you great techniques to become a better angler and help you have more fun on the water. During lobster season, I'm doing lobster trips too. So call today and book your trip, and I'll see you soon.
Who's using Tough Coat Marine for their boat decks? The Navy, the Coast Guard, commercial boats, fishing boats, pontoon boats, aluminum boats, and center consoles. Tough Coat Marine is cooler on your feet, rubberized for comfort, super durable, hides flaws and cracks, offered in 20 popular colors. Do it yourself, make it look better, last super long, all for less.
If you're going to treat it tough, treat your deck with the world's #1 rubberized non-skid, Tough Coat Marine.
Available online or at these major retailers.
I'm getting bit, and the line's coming off my reel here, fish is biting it, going down on it. Here we go. Hopefully it's another calico. We're just fishing here real close to Avalon. See the condos right over my shoulder, and we're just picking away at the calico bass. And even though we have a boatload full of live squid, the fish seem to really want the anchovies. Nice color on this fish. And they gotta be 14 inches, and this one's probably 12. It was probably legal last year. Go ahead and let this one go.
Nice little calico.
Got a fish going here, using a fly line bait, fly line anchovy, 20-pound test line. There he is, deep color right there. Little calico. There's another one right here. All right. There's a kid's fish. Here's my fish. But here's a calico I just caught. There we got another one. And here's the one I just caught, nice little calico bass. And last year this would have been a legal fish, but this year it's too small, we gotta release it. Can only be 14 inches for this year. Last year was 12, so You're seeing a lot of the fish counts, a lot of released calico bass. It's because these fish now aren't legal, so we have to let them go. All right, let's take a little break from the action here aboard the Gale Force at Catalina Island. Go to the tackle box and give you a good look at the gear that we're using for today's trip. Today in the tackle box, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what we're doing today at Catalina Island. We're using live baits and we're targeting some of these surface fish like bonita, calico bass, looking for a barracuda, hopefully we'll find one. But because we're using small baits and we're going after these fish with really sharp teeth like the bonita and the barracuda, I think it's really important that you use a circle hook. Now today I'm using a really thin wire circle hook because we're using really small baits. And this is the difference between a large circle hook and a thin wire. If you use the big circle hook on a little bait, you're just going to drown it. It's not going to look natural and you won't catch any fish. With this thin wire hook, even though it looks really small, it works out really good with the smaller baits. It's going to swim more natural, look attractive to those game fish that are going to come up and eat it. Again, another thing I like about circle hooks is not only for the teethy fish or creatures like barracuda and bonita, I also like them for calico bass because now with the new size limits that they have to be 14 inches, you're going to catch lots of shorts. And because of that, you can use the circle hook, hook them in the corner of the jaw, release them, and you're never going to hurt them. That's another advantage to using circle hooks. So situations like this, I really recommend you use a circle hook. And with the small baits, I really recommend that you use a thin wire circle hook. You can go visit your local tackle store. Lots of different brands, lots of people, different manufacturers make these hooks. Go pick out one that you like, and I'm sure you'll be really successful with it. Well, let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing.
Well, not that big. He thought he was. Oh no, it's a calico. Yeah. It's a calico.
First sculpin of the trip. Maybe it's got to be 10 inches. Here he comes. Not a big calico bass. We just kind of want to explain the process to you on how to do that. It's hard to believe this little fish ate such a big bait, but he did. All right, this guy swallowed the hook really bad, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. And we'll go ahead and release them.
Hi, my name is Mike Schott. I'm the director of the Cabrillo Marine Aquarium. Scorpion fish, or sculpin, are another animal you find locally. They eat squid, they eat small crustaceans, they eat small fish like anchovies. These are poisonous fish in that they have poison in the spines on their back and the spines on the side of their head. If you were to reach down to take your hook out, if you were lucky enough to catch one of these good-eating fish, then you might get a spine in your hand, and if the poison gets inside, it will actually cause your hand to swell up and you'll get very sick. That's why when people catch these on boats, because they are found in deeper water, the crew many times will come over with gloves and take them off the hook for you.
Here's a list of some of our upcoming fishing trips, and all these will be filmed for television. So visit our website at sport-fishing.com to see our full schedule for 2015. Make sure you join us and be part of the action and be on my TV show. Make plans to join us this July as we head back south to the beautiful East Cape We'll be staying at Hotel Buena Vista, run by the Valdez family. This is our annual trip. We go fish offshore for dorado, marlin, tuna, sailfish, and inshore you can go for those yellows and plenty of rooster fish. So make plans to join us. That's July 8th through the 12th down the beautiful East Cape. It's always a lot of fun. Come join me and I'll see you there.
There is good reason why Turner's Outdoorsman is the most trusted name in outdoor sports. At Turner's Outdoorsman, our staff knows the inventory from top to bottom. We go to great lengths to have a hands-on understanding of our equipment. We have a large inventory and we carry only the best names in outdoor sporting equipment. Get over to Turner. Get the gear you've always wanted.
Here's a list of some of our upcoming fishing trips, and all these will be filmed for television. So visit our website at sport-fishing.com to see our full schedule for 2015. Make sure you join us and be part of the action and be on my TV show. We just made a move and we're working our way toward the west side of the island. And I threw my line out there in the kelp, and what did I snag? A kelp fish. Little kelp fish. He didn't bite this one. I got stuck in the kelp there on another fish. And I guess while I was trying to take it out, this guy got too close. All right, we'll let him go. I'm getting bit on the squid. See what I got here. Swam under the boat. There he is. There's a little bit bigger calico. Got this guy on the live squid. But he looks a little small. Might have been legal last year, but not this year. We'll go ahead and release this guy. This week in the Galley, I'm going to be cooking up a ceviche halibut dish for you. As you can tell, we're in my kitchen, and it's a very simple dish to do. I want to show you a way that you can make a dish while you're on your boat, even if you don't have a grill or anything to cook on. So I'm going to get started and show you how to cook up this delicious ceviche halibut dish. I have my halibut already all chopped up. Just going to put it into a mixing bowl. And first thing I like to do is start to get the fish to cook in the juices. So we're going to use Citrus, of course, we got limes here and lemons. Get all this lemon juice in here. And I have a little bit of lime juice here I'm going to add to the mix. Now, you can use actual limes like this one, but I get a little bit more juice if I just use the juice from the bottle. So that's already all cooking. Mix this in a little bit. And all I'm gonna do now is start adding my ingredients. It's very simple. I'm gonna start off with some jalapenos. And you can do it to flavor, you know, if you want it spicy, you can add more jalapenos. I like it spicy, so I'm gonna use every chopped jalapeno I have. Green onions. Adds a little flavor to it. Red onions, you can use regular white onions if you want, but why would you? Red onions have so much more flavor, so I really like the red onions. Red bell peppers, when I read about this recipe, we talked about using green bell peppers. I really like the color to be added to the dish. And now we got the mangoes. Put all this in here. Mix that all up. And this is just a really colorful dish. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add some parsley. Again, if you really like parsley, you can add a bunch of it to it. And cilantro, this is all fresh. And to finish it off, I'm gonna go ahead and put in a little bit of salt. This is sea salt. Mix it all in together. And now at this point, I put it in the refrigerator for 2 hours and let it sit. So this is our finished dish. This is how it came out, the halibut. Mango ceviche. Looks really good. Can't wait to taste it. So let me grab a corn chip here. Just mix in those flavors of the cilantro and the jalapenos and mango. That's really, really good. Never had this dish before, just thought I'd try it out. And just want to show you a simple way that you can do a dish, even if you're on the water and you don't have a stove or anything to cook on. You can make a ceviche dish like this, just throw it in your ice chest. After you make it up, leave it there for a couple hours and you're good to go. Now another thing you can do with this is you can make a ceviche hand roll. And I like the idea of mixing a Latin dish, a Mexican dish, with an Asian style as a hand roll. So I'm gonna take this fish and throw it in some soy wrap paper. And you can use seaweed too if you want. This just makes it a little bit easier. And this is nice to do for a little party. And you can put them up like little ice cream cones and just put the fish in there in the wrap. Looks really nice. That's really, really good. It doesn't matter if you try a hand roll like this or just with a little corn chip. Nice ceviche dish, really simple to do, easy dish. Well, I hope you enjoyed this cooking segment, being here in my house. Give you a little look behind the scenes where I live and everything. Nice, simple, modest house, small house, but beautiful little dish. Well, let's get back on the water, show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing.
Not too big, but he's a fish. He's a calico. That's what we're looking for.
This guy bit again. Fly line anchovy. Here comes my fish. There's color. Might be a little bit bigger, not too much bigger. Another fish on fly line bait. Another calico bass. Just fishing that fly line bait. And last year this would have been legal. This year, I gotta let him go.
Catalina calico.
Got one right here. On a bucktail and squid. See what I got here. Here it is. Nice bass. Here we go. There's a calico bass. Got that on this little bucktail with a strip of squid on there. Nice little fish.
We're not gonna keep them. Let's keep on.
All right,
trying.
take a little break. We'll be back here aboard the Gale Force here at Catalina Island. Let this guy go. Did you know that the California sheephead is a hermaphrodite? What does that mean? It can only eat squid, it can change its sex, it only lives in the kelp forest. You're right, it can change its sex.
A good day out on the water isn't just about the catch, but also the release. That's why Mustad created Demon Perfect Circle Hooks. Strong hooks featuring a modified point design with a 96-degree angle for sure lip or jaw hooking. And as the world's only proportionally correct circle hook range, the point and front angles and length and gap have the same proportions across all sizes for optimal effectiveness. New Demon Perfect Circle Hooks, endorsed by the Billfish Foundation. Mustad Ultra Point. Fish it responsibly.
Make plans to join us this July as we head back south to the beautiful East Cape. We'll be staying at Hotel Buena Vista, run by the Valdez family. This is our annual trip. We go fish offshore for Dorado, marlin, tuna, sailfish, and inshore you can go for those yellows and plenty of roosterfish. So make plans to join us. That's July 8th through the 12th down the beautiful East Cape. It's always a lot of fun. Come join me and I'll see you there.
H&M Landing has been providing fishing trips for anglers for over 40 years. It doesn't matter what you want to fish for. San Diego's H&M Landing has a trip just for you. If it's rockfish you want, or going offshore for tuna, you can do it all here at H&M Landing. H&M Landing is home to the finest fleet of sport fishing boats on the coast. Don't be left behind. Call and make a reservation to go fishing out of H&M Landing today.
Nice perch here. Big blue perch on the squid.
We got a fish going right here. Skipper made a move and now we're almost to the far west end of the island. Here's my fish. Not a monster, a little calico. This has been the most productive technique so far, is a live anchovy. I'm getting picked. No, took my bait.
Catalina calico.
Just got bit again. Fly line anchovy. Here comes my fish. There's color. Might be a little bit bigger, not too much bigger. Another fish on fly line bait. Another calico bass. Just fishing that fly line bait. And last year this would have been legal. This year, I gotta let them go. All right, we're gonna take a little break from the action here, and when we return, I'll be giving you this week's tip of the week. This is Dan Hernandez inviting you to join me for a free fishing seminar. I'll be at the Sport Chalet store in Long Beach on May 28th. Seminar starts at 7 p.m. We'll be talking all about inshore fishing. So make plans to join me and I'll see you there. Hey Kate, this is my fish batter mix, and I know you use it here at Eat Street as part of your education. You're a professional chef. And can you tell me how you use a fish batter mix?
I use it for fish and I use it for vegetables. All I have to do is add a cup of water and I'm good to go.
No, it's great with fish too. Every time you buy one of these bags of fish batter, you're supporting my youth foundation. Don't forget to order your fish batter today. You can buy it at your local Turner's Outdoorsman or on our website at sport-fishing.com. This is Dan Hernandez, and for years you've been able to watch me on TV every week. And now you can book a private fishing charter with me. That's right, I'm doing private fishing charters for groups of 4 or less on my own boat, 31-foot Chris Craft, the Mi Sueño 3. Let me teach you great techniques to become a better angler and help you have more fun on the water. During lobster season, I'm doing lobster trips too. So call today and book your trip, and I'll see you soon. The Daniel Hernandez Youth Foundation will be hosting its annual Free Kids Fishing event at MacArthur Park. On Saturday, May 30th, everything's free for the kids. There'll be lots of fish to catch, so make plans to be there, and I'll see you then. For this week's tip of the week, I want to talk to you a little bit about how we caught the fish today. And the number one tip was we had tough conditions, so what you had to do was downsize your hook, downsize your line, and use the anchovies. Even though we had a tank full of live squid, the fish were really picky, so we had to use the small anchovies with the small hook. That's how we caught all the fish today. I want to thank the crew of the Gale Force for taking us out today. Had a great time. I'm Dan Hernandez, hoping you enjoyed this week's episode of Sport Fishing, and I hope you join us again next week as we go looking for more of the best in sport fishing.